Grogu, get off the desk. What are you doing? I'm trying to do a video here. I don't know what. The app is young. It's like, you know, it's over a year old, but it's not like something that is super established long-term already, where, you know, there's tons of people that know about it. We're very young, okay? So we're early in the process, so we're all still learning, including me, right? They're dumping it for like 80% below retail. What are you doing? Honestly, this is just so annoying and upsetting and pisses me off in so many levels. I got all my Vader stuff out ready. I got my 2 little figures here. They're gonna keep me company all the way till the drop and through the day. I got my shirt right here. Check it out. Vader was framed, everybody. It's not his fault. He's not a villain. You want him in your collection, don't you? And then I got over my shoulder the original FA Vader. So I'm gonna have an FA Vader in the real world, and I'm hoping to get the FA Vader in the digital world. Hey everybody, this is Mycollectables coming back with another video. Hey everybody, this is Mycollectables coming back with another video, and I want to ask the question, are we crazy?
I may have a little something I can share if you don't mind.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, why not? I know this is a great show. I love how...
No! No, you are not! No, you're not doing that here! What? What the? No way! Oh my. Boba Fett is coming to Vivi. What? My thoughts about what's going on, you know, inside and outside the Vivi community, and more importantly, talk to you about the fact that we won't be stopped. Vivi won't be stopped. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Friday, December the 8th. I'm back with another live stream. It's been a little bit since I've been live. I've had lots of IRL stuff that had to be taken care of over the last couple of weeks, but I'm getting back to a regular schedule now, and I'm super happy that you guys are here with me today. We have got so much to cover. It is unbelievable across multiple platforms for sure. Of course, we have got Carnage and Venom coming to the app. I mean, that is the biggest thing I want to talk about at first.
but we are going to cover a few other things. The Lambo drop, the Star Wars comic on VV, of course, the 12 days of holiday giveaways that VV's going to do. We're going to wait for those announcements. I think today is the first entry point. Like there's going to be a ton of giveaways. My drop head holders, you, my members, we have drop head rewards as well for holidays. I'm going to start them today, giving you guys in the chat a comic book today for hanging out, a Christmassy comic book. And I'm going to give over on my, my Discord every day. There's going to be another giveaway for my drop head holders, the members of the channel, so make sure that you're following. I'll give you all the details on that for sure. We're going to go over some Cryptoys news with a partnership that they have. And I just saw this, so I'm going to read through that really quick. We're going to check out McFarlane's most recent drop and talk about that as well, and talk a little bit about the security issues around Web3, and how that's still causing a major issue for a lot of collectors, and, and how these platforms are having to like adjust and move forward and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll talk about, like what I've been doing in the app right here for sure. And we'll get into all sorts of stuff. Get to the chat. So, I want to know how you guys are doing, what you're going after in the marketplace. Are you going after Lambo tomorrow? That crazy secret rare, that insanely scarce secret rare where there's only like 80 available to the public. I mean, that is going to be nuts, right? For sure. So anyway, we'll get into all this stuff, you guys, and we'll talk a little bit more. Now, I really just wanted to back up a little second here. And I wanted to address the situation with, VV that they had, of course, with one of their employees, Ryan. Okay, so the last live stream I did, he was a guest on the channel, and I really wanted to mention this. So I talked about this in my members Discord. I talked about it in a Twitter space, but I wanted to put it out on the channel with you guys right here. Just give you my quick thoughts about it. I don't want to talk a lot about it because, it is what it is. But my previous guest, you can notice on my channel that I do not have that live stream live anymore. I decided to move that down and bring it away and put it away, guys, for sure, for all sorts of reasons. But I want to read you what I wrote in my Discord, okay? And this is just going to take a second right here. This is to my members. And I think it's important to address this for sure. Okay, my viewpoint on it. And, just my feelings about everything that happened right after, because it was immediately after that live stream, right? So let me just bring this up for you right here. And then we can get on to fun stuff. Here we go right here. This is what I wrote, okay? And I want you guys to... we're not going to talk a lot about this today, okay? Because it's just I wanted to bring it out first off, right off the bat. But hi, everybody. As you may have heard and seen, my most recent guest and VV team member was let go or mutually parted ways from the company due to past inappropriate and offensive comments and behavior. You may have also noticed that I've decided to remove any content on my channel connected with the former team member. I think this is appropriate, you guys. Although very sad and unfortunate, this was an easy personal choice of mine to ensure that my channel and content is only focused on the subject matter of digital collecting and not connected to or in any way in support of hateful or harmful comments or anyone associated with this kind of behavior, past or present. All right. I fully support Vivi's decision today, and I feel sad for everyone involved. The people have been hurt, and mostly for the community. So that was my message to my members in my Discord. I don't know if a lot of people out there outside of my Discord saw that, but I do, just want to wish everyone the best. I want to make sure that you guys know that I don't tolerate any of that stuff on this channel, as always. And, we're just going to move forward as a community. I hope that that person, that team member there, is who they claim to be now and is, and doing a lot better. My experience with with them was nothing but positive, nothing but supportive, nothing but great, but you just never know. So, you just make sure that, hopefully that person is, Ryan is doing okay and has learned a ton. And sometimes you gotta, you gotta pay the price for things. And it's just a reminder to anybody out there in the, community on Twitter, X socials, anything like that, you will not, things you say will never be forgotten in this space. And, I know a lot of people out there are throwing hate at other people at certain times. And, I'm just saying, just keep it up here, when it comes to social media and everything like that, for sure. Because, none of this stuff goes away. This is all recorded. And, so just a word of warning to all the people out there who are being super toxic on social media. I mean, it's just not the way to go. And that even just doesn't even talk about the things that people say that are hurtful and obviously offensive. So I wanted to address that right off the bat. And if you guys have any questions about that, members of my channel, just talk to me in the Discord. We can discuss it there as well. No worries at all, for sure, right? So that was my first initial thing right there that I wanted to get out of the way right away. And I hope you guys understand my point of view on that for sure. Now, we have got Venom right here and Carnage coming as we switch topics into something a little bit more positive for sure. This is going to look absolutely amazing, you guys. This is the end goal. I'll go through the article a little bit more today because I didn't actually get a chance on my video to actually break down the actual Marvel Mighties themselves. I was really just trying to help explain, the details behind this drop and how you can actually craft Carnage and Venom eventually next year. When I say next year, it seems like a long time away, but next year's coming up super fast. So, I explained it there in my quick video, but we'll go through the article. We'll look at the Mighties because they look pretty awesome. I'm not a huge Marvel Mighty collector on VV, but they look great. And the Venomized versions of that's going to be pretty awesome as well, right? And also, the Lambo drop is coming tomorrow morning. And it's 70 gems. So I know that's premium and a bit of a chunk for a lot of people in the app right now, but that's secret rare. There's 80 available to the public. 80, because I believe that's the math, right? Because there's 120 and then they hold, I believe, 40 back. So, I mean, that is crazy, you guys. Crazy. So that alone should be some incentive to at least go for the drop. Even if you're just looking to win the lottery, I mean, if you hit that secret rare, I think you'll be doing just fine. But of course, these are also, aside from that, quite beautiful. I did my video breakdown yesterday about it, and I, did some screen captures of the 3D of them floating around in the VV app, and they look so good. But all the Lambos look great. I also show my two favorite Lambos. The one that you see in the intro of this video is the yellow one. That one, I really love that. That's the Diablo. And then, of course, there's the white one that came out with the last drop. Those are my two favorite, just personally my two favorite. And then this red one right here absolutely rules right here. So this is going to be fun. We'll see how many people go for it. Let me know in the chat if you're going for this tomorrow or if you're still deciding. 70 gems is premium for what we've been expecting lately in VV. But still, the chance to get a secret rare like that, they're all super scarce. Every one of them is really scarce. They've dropped the edition size down, and they should be for this classic GT. I mean, this is, there's not a lot of these floating around in the world, like the, actual, the car itself. So I love that it's scarce, and it's a lot of fun. And then I haven't even done a video on this yet. I haven't had a chance to. I'm waiting just a little bit more, but the return of the Jedi comic and comic book crafting coming to VV, where you get a poster if you go for the drop and you land one, and you go for the, you get the poster to match the different rarity that you get. This is a ton of fun. And the comic book crafting is something that they could do a whole ton of stuff with in the future. Now, you know me with Amazing Fantasy. I want some crafting there for sure, right? I don't know what could happen with that, but an Amazing Fantasy poster in my vault would be pretty damn good, cool for sure. I don't know how they could go retroly do crafting, but and if they're going to do burning, I mean, there's opportunities here to do burning on the original 3 or 4 comics that came out in the early days. Marvel Comics 1 and stuff like that. If you could burn some of those and then maybe craft to get some sort of really cool poster or some sort of other thing like that, that would be a really cool idea as well, right? So we'll talk more about this as the live stream goes on, but this is going to be a lot of fun. And the art, by the way, look at Nicoletta's art right there. You see that one? I mean, that looks absolutely beautiful. And then of course over here, look at Vader over here. I mean, the art looks really great, and those are going to really look good on the wall right here. Now, the only thing is I hope this isn't a substitute for comics in the showroom, because we've got a lot of comic books that we want to put on our walls, and maybe this is kind of a workaround right now to get posters on the wall of the comic book cover. That could be a way to do it. But we do have a lot of Star Wars posters. I mean, I love them all, but we have a lot of Star Wars posters. Now, you could really deck out an entire space with just Star Wars posters. We have tons of them. We should probably do a breakdown video of all the Star Wars posters for sure, right? So we'll see what happens. And then we got this, as I said, the 12 days of VV. And we're waiting to see what this is. Entries open today, it says on this. This is one of their tweets. December the 8th to the 11th, entries open. So it says keep it locked for details right here. So we're just keeping it locked for details. And we'll wait and see what happens. You know, I want to win some prizes. I actually won something on the Discord like over a week ago. Like I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Might have been a bit longer than 2 or 3 weeks ago. I won their sweepstakes, you know, just the sweepstakes you can enter. If you actually go to the Discord right here, VV's Discord, and you can see they have the, where's the sweepstakes down here? Here it is. Where is it? Where is it? It should be here somewhere. Where is it? Is it up? Oh, there it is right there. Sorry. There's the sweepstakes. And we have 3 new winners that came out right here. Realm World, the Pink Man, and Grabo X. They all won right here. But if you scroll up a little bit right here, you can see Mo Collections, Kermish, and Cake won before. And then up here, Jim Broski, Common, and Young. So it's about 4 weeks ago. Zach right here. Is it longer than that? There I am. Look, I won. I won something. I mean, you got to love it if you win something, right? I mean, who doesn't love winning something? So we'll just keep our eyes on that. But did you guys know, and this is a little heads up for you, some people still don't know this. Every time there is a drop that happens, like tomorrow morning, there is a drop show sweepstakes right here on their Discord. So you can win on the drop. So if you go to their drop show on Discord, you know, and I'm not a Discord mod or anything. I'm just letting you guys know ways to win if you don't know. But like you can actually win something on the drop show sweepstakes. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to do my best to get in here and make sure that I'm actually there. So maybe I can win something there. Maybe I'll win a Lambo or something like that. That would be awesome for sure, right? But now going over to my holiday rewards right here. So if you're a member of the channel and you own a drop head NFT, you know, you're on my Discord, of course. You know, I'm doing giveaways all like every day pretty much now, all the way till Christmas until I think the 23rd. So stay tuned on my Discord to try to win some stuff, comic books and stuff. You just have to be a member of the channel and drop head holder. So that's happening all the time too. So, but you got to tune in every day to my Discord because that's where I'm going to be doing most of the giveaways and some on X. And I got a comic for you today to give away as well. This comic right here, Superboard 39, it's just a fun one to start off with my giveaways. This is a special Christmas issue with the New Adventures of Superboy from 1983. And it's a world without Christmas. Could you imagine? Whatever faith you have, you guys, if you don't celebrate Christmas, that's all cool too. They're holiday rewards, right? Because it is a holiday season for sure. So this is the first comic. I'm going to start off with just a fun one on my Discord. So right now you can enter to win this on my Discord. If you're a member of the channel, you get into the Discord right there. You go to literally on my side. Here's my Discord right here. And this is going to happen every day. And then we have, where is it right here? Holiday, Mycollectables holiday rewards. All you do right here is you just type the mint number of any drop head that you own. And then later today, I'll do the little random giveaway. I'll do the, the random number generator in here and see who wins, right? For sure. And today in the live, I'm going to give you guys this fun comic right here just to get things started off. We're going to start small and we're going to work our way up to bigger prizes and some really cool stuff, some really cool comics. I got some whole things lined up for you guys, some really fun stuff. So you make sure you guys are just like, if you're members, just make sure you're paying attention. Okay. Just check in once a day into Discord, just check in. And that way you don't miss anything. Okay. I know you guys are busy and stuff, so I don't expect you to be on there all day, but this one will go out to you guys in the chat today. This is Action Comics, you know, number 587 from 1987. Morgan Le Fay and Etragon right there. And this is, you know, close to $100 value at a 9.8. So it's going to be fun. So we'll send this out to you guys as well right there for sure. And also today, I wanted to tell you another thing that I'm doing with my own drop heads as well. My drop head series 2s are almost sold out. There's 799 of them. We're down to like 13 or 14 remaining. I think 13 remaining. So these ones give you 2 spots in all my rewards. So I'm going to give you guys one of the last ones here today in the live stream in the chat because I think there's only 13 left after I give this one away right here to you. This is number 80. So it's a nice low mint, you know, and this one will get you 2 spots in all my rewards. And I'm going to explain more to my members that in 2024, all of my rewards programs are changing for the better. I'm going to simplify things a lot. And so these guys right here are going to give you 2 spots in every reward program coming up. And there's only 13 left out of 800. They've almost sold out. So I'm pretty proud of that. Thank you, fam, for doing that. That's amazing. And I'm going to give one of these to you guys today as well, for sure, just for hanging out and showing up today. Now, here are the Marvel Mighties that we got coming up. Now, like I said, I did a video about how to get the crafting for this guy here, but I haven't actually talked about the Mighties themselves and what I think of them. So I'm going to do that now while we get to the chat and see how you guys are doing today. I hope you guys are having fun. It's December the 8th. We're getting things going. VV Wheels is here. It's going to be good to know. It's going to be good. You know it. I know the world knows it. Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Bob Sales is here. How you doing? Great to see you. Christopher's in the house. We got D in the house as well. Thanks for coming out. Mario's here. Backdoor Kicks. Michael's here. We got Lucky 13ish. Thanks for coming out today. Hinano's here as well. Good job, guys. I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to catch your guys' live streams the last few days, or actually the last week or so, while they're live. But I've been going back and watching them after. I keep missing them because I do in the evenings. I do a lot of sports coaching right now. Like the season is really ramped up. Like I coach basketball, so the season's really ramped up and getting going. So in the evenings, so I'm missing some of those Web3 Wednesdays. I'm missing some of your guys' live streams, but I'm watching the replays. So big shout out to you guys. Keep it going. Everything looks fantastic. I absolutely love it for sure. That goes for all the content creators. I'm doing my best to keep my like Kid Arcade and everybody like that, and Randy and everybody. I'm trying to keep my keep up to speed on everybody's stuff. Informant, Kobe Collects, everybody, right? But Big Oz, how you doing? Great to see you today. Thanks for coming out. Roman's in the house. I'm doing great, man. Thanks. I had some tough times over the last few weeks, but things are looking up better. I'm feeling a lot better. Thanks to a lot of you guys too. All the support. I got my little Timmy's right here. Look, it's all holiday focused, so I'm pretty happy about that. Timmy's, if you want to send me some gift certificates, that'd be great. Doctor Strange is in the house. Great to see you, my man. I appreciate you. I loved your video, your stacking or slacking video, their most recent one. Make sure you guys are checking it out. He's doing great stuff as always. And, I just a little comment down below. I watch them. Even though I don't comment all the time, I watch them all, right? For sure. But thanks so much. Bones is in the house. Thanks for the repost too, Bones. I appreciate you big time. The doctor's here. The doctor. He's in the house. We have two doctors here. And they're operating on it. I always love that. If you're a basketball fan, you remember, Dr. J, right? Dr. J. If anyone remembers Dr. J, of course you should. If you don't, I don't know what planet you're living on, right? Because he'll never be forgotten. But I used to love how the reason they called him the doctor is because when he was on the court, he would operate on guys. I absolutely love that. So you guys are operating right now in the VV community, just like, surgically, precisionally, keeping things going. I love it right there. Roman, so there we go. Smarty Pants. How you doing? Great to see you today. Roman, you like the intro. I spliced together some clips and have a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys like some of the different features I'm doing on the channel with my videos and stuff. I'm trying to up the quality a bit for you guys for sure, right? C-Spill, you didn't miss anything. You're here. You made it. We're just getting into it right now. Ronnie's in the house with the yo-yo-yos. How's it going, Ronnie? It's a Friday for you. I hope you're having a good day today. Are you guys psyched? I mean, are you guys pumped? I'm pumped. The whole Venom thing has got me really pumped, you guys. Like, however you think about the crafting of it or how much it's going to cost or all that kind of stuff, because, it's going to cost you more than 170, right? We know that. Like, if we look at this article right here, the minimum that it'll cost you if you land the drops, the exact ones you need will be, I think, 170 gems to craft one of them, right? Carnage or Venom. Now, that's if you land the ones you need, because these are blind box. So it's going to cost you more than 170 to get Carnage or Venom. But here's the cool part about it. This is the way I feel about it. And you guys can let me know what you think as well. Obviously, please. I actually don't mind that. It's Carnage and Venom as 3D premium collectibles, you guys. Like, they are going to be very sought after. This is, I know we thought about Thanos, right? Like, remember I think the one that people go back to a little bit and are hesitant about now is doing all the crafting stuff because of the value. If you're just looking at straight market value, like aftermarket value, you can go buy Thanos right now, like just the basic version of them, which I own. I've crafted them. I did the whole thing. I crafted it. I didn't get the secret rare because I didn't go to that level, but You can go buy him now for like 30 or 40 or something like that. Thanos, I think it's just around 30. That one, the secret rare is like still like 270 or 280 though. So that one's still like holding up really well. But the other one you can get, this one right here, there's not two versions. There's just one, apparently. And now I did hear Alex on that really cool Twitter space that they had yesterday. Okay. And that was really cool. You know, and so Alex was on there and they talked about that there could be some changes. You know, this is concept art. And so like they could make some adjustments if they need to. So maybe we'll get more than one. Maybe it'll be animated. I don't know. But, you know, if this is going to be more popular than Thanos, and so is Venom. I mean, we have been dying for Venom in this app. I mean, I have anyway, all the way back, like before the Comic-Con, back in June. If you remember, we were here on the channel, all of us, and we were making predictions for the San Diego Comic-Con. And we had all this whole list. And then I took, you know, predictions from you guys in the crowd, and we were all writing them down. I had my predictions. And, you know, Venom was like, it's been like there since like last June, because we've had all these kind of comics and hints and stuff in the Spider-Man video game and Fortnite release. I mean, it's all been like, you know, pointing that direction. And so we were hoping at San Diego Comic-Con we'd get them. And I claimed it. I know some of you in the chat, when you guys gave me your predictions way back then, you guys were like, Venom. I'm like, no, I already called it. I claimed it. And of course it didn't come through. But in San Diego Comic-Con, if you remember, back then, like, I know things just mixed together now because we've all been here so long, but actually not that long at all. If you think about it, right? We've only been here a couple of years, right? Which is really not that much. But back then we were like, oh, Venom, you know, and then we got the Venom comic, you know, the Lethal Protector. So we did get a Venom there, but we didn't get the Venom collectible. So then it goes to New York City Comic-Con. And once again, you know, we're all like, oh, this, that, the other, you know, we're going to get Venom, or maybe we will, or Carnage or somebody, but we didn't get it there. And obviously this was in the works this whole time in the background. It must be so tough for the VV team to not say anything. I mean, people know, right? Like, people who work there know. And I mean, could you imagine you're at, like, say, New York City Comic-Con, and, you know, they dropped some really awesome stuff. I mean, Magneto and all that. By the way, Magneto's at an all-time high right now, in case you guys didn't know. So I don't know if he's still sold out, but he's at an all-time high right now. And so, you know, those, I have Magneto. I have a matching set of Magneto and Professor X. Obviously, you got to have one if you're in the app. I mean, come on now. It's Magneto. Like, what? Like, you don't have the FA of Magneto in your vault right now? I don't know what you're doing. I'm just telling you. You know, I've got mine. I'm not selling them. I'm not trying to pump it so I can sell it. If you don't have Magneto's FA animated, I don't know what you're doing. But anyway, you know, they know all that stuff that was coming into the New York City Comic-Con. And then in the background, obviously, you know, they're working on this, right? You know, it's on the schedule probably or something. And they just can't say anything. And they're just sitting there looking at us, right? It must be so. I think that would be the hardest thing. If you actually worked at VV and you were like a collector and at heart or whatever, and you couldn't tell anybody that Venom's coming or whoever else is coming in the next bunch of months. There could be, like, I mean, there's going to be other grails. We're going to get other big time grails in this app as time goes on. And, you know, they probably got them. Like, okay, well, guess what? In, like, you know, May or something like that, you know, you're going to get Grogu, right? Maybe Grogu one day. I mean, Grogu, I think Grogu knows though. Grogu, do you know when you're showing up? Grogu knows. He won't tell me though. He's using the Force. He's reading your minds. He's reading the VV people's minds. So, but Grogu, when he's going to show up, he's going to show up here one day, right? Grogu in the app, right? Oh man, when that day comes, oh, you know, I'm going to explode on this channel. But anyway, they had to know this is coming. So anyway, going back to what I was saying about these, and in regards to the price of them and how much it costs to craft all of, like, these guys, to me, it's really not that much of a factor. I think these guys are going to be worth more than the crafting it costs to get them, you know, like, you know, to a certain extent, of course, right? Eventually they'll come down a little bit, but I mean, look at this guy. If you get him, are you going to sell him? Like, let me ask you, if you get this guy right here looking like this in the app, premium, beautiful, gorgeous, right? And say there's like 2,000 of them or something, right? Like, let's say there's like 2,000 of them. Are you going to sell that? I'm not. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna have them. You know, I mean, maybe I'll buy a few to try to sell some if I can. But I mean, at that level, 200-300 gems, probably. I'm just guessing. I don't think so. And Venom's going to be even more. Like if they do Venom right, if they make him look anything like this, he's going to be done right. These are going to be high level, really sought after in the app. So this whole thing right here that they have going on, this whole entire thing, I mean, this is going to be quite something. Let's look at this article right here really quickly once again. Let's scroll down. Marvel Mighties Part 1. Now, I haven't even talked about the collectibles themselves. So that's what I wanted to do right here for sure. Look, the Falcon's coming. Now, this isn't an FA because we already have him, but there's only 2,600 of him. And this is one of the ones that you have to Venomize. So the Falcon. So they gave him as an uncommon right there, 2,600. So there's 2,600 of him. Okay. And then, of course, we have the uncommon Scarlet Witch at 2,600. So there you go. There's 2,600. Okay, so if these guys get all crafted up, it looks like you'll be able to get the, you know, as long as they do the next drop of the same numbers, you know, on the next two that we need, then 2,600 of these guys in total, like at the maximum. Okay. So in a year from now, 2,600 collectibles of like, you know, of Carnage, that is nothing. It's probably going to be under 2,000 of them. That is nothing. That's like, there's not enough for the world. There just isn't enough for the world, right? And for all, if you think about it, we have at any given time, how many people do we have in the app that are like consistently always here? You know, like always here. Like, you know, if you look at VV Fox's numbers, and by the way, I gave a shout out to VV Fox, you know, in my video where I talked about a couple days ago, the slow November numbers, and the reasons why, in my opinion, we had a slower November on VV in regards to you know, market activity, active users, all that stuff. And it related to me directly to the quality of the drops, not in terms of like how good they were, but the lack of grails. And of course, the pumps in crypto, because people are putting money into Bitcoin and all sorts of other things as well. Those, and there were 7 less drops in November. So obviously you're going to have less market activity, less active users. But if you look at the daily active users, we have like around, you know, just under 3,000 to 2,500 users on a day where we don't really have a lot of drops or anything like that. You know, so those are like, we're like the hardcore, like, you know, we're dedicated. We're in here on the app all the time, buying, selling, doing whatever. And there's more of us in that hardcore little group than there are of this collectible that's going to be available. Okay. And then you add on top the people who kind of come in and out and, you know, at more and more like for the grails and stuff. And then you add it on the fact, like, hopefully the more users in the future and all that, there's just not enough of these guys to go around. Right. For sure. So 2,600 of those. I don't know if she's going to be like, if this is going to be lit up and stuff right here. We can look at the app and we can see right here, because I think that she's in the app right now, but there she is, 2,600. And then we got War Machine right here, which is cool. Now, I don't know if this, I don't think it's animated, but this is a nice little burst right here. And he looks great. Look at how sharp and shiny he is. This is Rhodey, right? We have his first edition, his first appearance comic in the app, that Iron Man comic as well, you know, which I really don't like the cover of that Iron Man comic where Iron Man's like, you know, falling through the air, trying to catch his gear, you know, that cover. He's got like bell bottoms on, and I don't know. It's too much of a throwback for me. But that's just my own personal opinion, right? But he looks great. War Machine. I mean, this one right here is an FA, and there's only 2,200 of him. And then we got the Vision. So this is one I predicted that we were talking in the Twitter spaces. We're all goofing around. And I know I threw out the Vision in there because, you know, Avengers, obviously. And there's 2,200 of him, right? For sure. He's an FA, and he looks fantastic as well. And then we got Nick Fury. So this one is interesting right here. Nick Fury. What is Nick Fury going to do in the app? Are people going to really like Nick Fury in here? His comic does not get any respect. The Howling Commandos comic of his FA is over $100,000 comic IRL, I believe. I have to relook that up, but I believe that at 9.8 at that comic, I mean, that comic is scarce. So it is, you know, it's valuable, right? So, I mean, you know, Nick Fury, forget about his show that just happened, okay? That show, I mean, is okay and everything, but I mean, you know, let's remember him from, like, you know, the Avenger movies, like how he looks right here. He looks awesome. And there's 1,500 of him right there as an FA. And then, of course, we got the Winter Soldier non-FA because we already have Bucky. We already have Bucky in the app. And Bucky, by the way, is going for like 5 gems, 4 or 5 gems, because there's like a ton of them, right? But Bucky with the Captain America sort of outfit, I believe, on. So here's the Winter Soldier right here. That's cool. and there's only 900 of him as a secret rare. So these guys, I think, are going to be fine. They're 15 gems. They're cheap to go after, but it is blind box. So in order to get them, of course, you need to get these guys right here. Falcon, Scarlet Witch, as we all know already, but you're going to have to blind box that. So otherwise, you're going to have to pay in the market. So if you pay in the market, then how much is Scarlet Witch and the Falcon going to go for in the aftermarket? At least double right off the bat. I mean, anyone who lands those is going to be able to flip them for at least double, right? So you know you're paying more than 170 for Carnage, unless you get super lucky. And if you get super lucky, you go for this drop twice and you land the Falcon and then Scarlet Witch twice in a row. That's the minimum that you could pay, right? So, you know, just factor it in, right? But if you land one of these, you know, and people want them, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Then, of course, the following week or the following drop, I don't know, the following week, we're going to have the X-Men heroes. There was Storm in there and there's Beast. Now, the only question about that, will we be getting Wolverine as a Mighty in there? That's a secret rare, maybe. Oh, I have mixed feelings about that, even though I still think that Wolverine as a Mighty would look absolutely awesome. And I would definitely go get it. I mean, obviously, it's like, no, like Doctor Doom as a Mighty looks great. The Red Skull looks great. I like Spidey. I like Spider-Man, you know, as a Mighty. You know, I like the Green Goblin. He looks pretty cool too. But of course, we want the premium, like, you know, Venom style collectible for Wolverine. So will they give us Wolverine as a Mighty? And Alex says no in the last. Thanks so much, Ronnie. Is that confirmed right there, Ronnie? Let me just go down here. Alex said no. Okay. Are you talking about for Wolverine, not as an FA? Not a Wolverine, not a Wolverine Mighty FA. Ronnie is correct. Okay. So, okay, well, good, because I didn't catch that part then. So that's so, you know, I mean, the Mighty fans won't be super happy about that, but, you know, I think that's the way it needs to go. I mean, I think that's why they're doing, like, they could have given us, you know, Venom and Carnage as Mighties. I mean, they could have just done that. And when the first announcement came out, we were all in the Twitter space, in Millie's space, right? And there's a whole bunch of us in there. We were all just goofing around and speculating. And when the announcement came out, you know, just with the symbiote crawling, we were all freaking out, of course, right? And then, of course, Vivi did that tweet, you know, with the little emojis to kind of give us, like, you know, some more hints. And we all thought that the muscle emoji was like, you know, was Brock, right? Eddie Brock, because he's, you know, he's bigger. And then we thought that the crafting, and then we thought to get like Venom, and then because of the black heart, and then the red heart, we actually thought, a lot of us thought it was going to be Spider-Man. So what we did, like, you know, you'll be able to like get a black suit Spider-Man if you combine that crafting material at the time. We didn't even know there was crafting material. We were speculating in there. So people started buying up Spider-Man, including me. I bought an extra uncommon in the marketplace. Well, because of those announcements, right? Before we got the Mighty announcement where we actually found out what it was. And so a few of us in there, we were buying up stuff. We're kind of FOMOing a bit. And like, you know, it was fun. Like, I don't mind. So I sold my extra uncommon Spider-Man. If you guys notice in the market, that was an extra one, because I have a lower mint one, a 2000 mint uncommon Spidey. So I sold back the Spidey that I bought that day, you know, because we thought that maybe you'd be able to craft him. You need the original Spider-Man, and then maybe they would burn them and stuff. So anyway, then immediately after that, about 5 minutes later, this article comes out, and then we were all kind of laughing about it. I know when Millie was in there, he was giggling about it. It was actually really funny, right? So here's this stuff going on. So this is going to be a lot of fun right here, and we'll see what happens. And my predictions on what these guys are going to be worth, I'm not exactly sure. I think that obviously Scarlet Witch and the Falcon are going to be worth a decent amount. They're the chase ones you got to go after. And then, of course, you might be able to sneak in there and pick up these guys for cheap. Nice and cheap, because everyone's going to be looking at the other ones, you know, and they're going to like floor these, some people. So, you know, you could put this collection together probably pretty good, right? For sure. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Oh my God, it's going to be great right here. We got Michael here saying happy holidays. How you doing? Thanks for coming out. We got Shankster here. There we go. We got C-Spill saying, is it better to hoard digitally or IRL? Well, coming from somebody who had, you know, storage facilities full of collectibles because of my store. I would say IRL hoarding is a lot better, right? For sure. But, you know, I still have a ton of toys and stuff like that. I just don't have storage units anymore, but I used to have storage units. I know. And this is a funny thing right here. We've heard before that, like, David Yu has a storage unit or two, right? For his collectibles. David Yu, it's at Alex's house. Oh, that's so funny right here. Doctor, I'm going after Drophead Series 2. Yeah, they're almost sold out. They give you 2 spots in all the rewards. So I'll give you guys my whole Dropheads rewards program is going to change in 2024. It's going to be updated in a fun way, make it a little bit more simplified and streamlined for everybody, a little bit easier for people to win, and a little bit more easy to understand because they have a lot of rewards programs. I'm just going to streamline it a bit. So those Drophead 2s are quite good for that, for sure. Yeah, you bet, Cecil. Thanks for coming out right here. Michael, I am excited about DC finally starting to merge with Candy. Yeah, so DC NFT is doing that Candy merge. Now, I was very open and clear about what I did. I sold almost everything I had on DC NFT, which wasn't a ton, but I did sell my Bat Cowl. I did sell my Superman 1. I did sell my Batman 1. I took that money, okay? I cashed it out. I put it into crypto. Okay, crypto's gone up. I'm waiting for the merge. I still have a few collectibles on DC for the merge process, of course. I went for the Riddler comic. I got an epic on that comic without having a Bat Cowl. You know, it went to public sale like I thought it would. Not a lot of stuff's been selling over there, right? For sure, even though I still love those comics to death. And so now I go back. Once the merge happens and Candy opens up, I'm going to go and explore and see if I want to collect there. I've never used the Candy platform. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. And I kind of wanted to get a new Bat Cowl. I don't know. I've had my Bat Cowl since the day, like I minted my Bat Cowl since day one. And I kind of want to have a different one. I don't know. You know, I've been staring at it for like 2 years or whatever. So I want to look and see what I can get. Maybe something different for fun, you know, like I know it's my original one, but I don't have to hold it from the beginning, right? So I'm going to look at more, and I'm still going for all the comics and stuff. And so when they merge over, I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm going to see if I like the platform. I'm just not going to, you know, because I wanted, if I don't like the platform and I don't like the way it operates and I'm not interested in it, I didn't want to have to cash out there or try to cash out there. I wanted to actually do it ahead of time where I know how the process works. So I took that money, put it into crypto, and guess what? Crypto's gone up. So I'm trying to be smart, you guys, but I'm still obviously a big fan of DC NFT and those comics. And so I'm just going to go right there for sure. So I'm excited about it too, and we'll see how it goes for sure, right? George, how you doing? Hello, my friend, and blessings. Thanks for coming out for sure right here. You know, Woody, hey, what's up? Season's greetings. Yeah, for sure. You too, man. G43's in the house. We got Granddaddy Cryptos here. We're going to go through this really quick. DC's looking great so far on the Candy site. I love all the stats. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I look at that. I'll cover that in my next live stream. I think we'll go in there and check it out and have a look. Once I get my account and get a time for me to actually go around there and look at stuff. Once it's all finalized for sure. Granddaddy, I'd like to venomize my animated Oswald. Well, here's the thing, you guys. So the crafting material on this one right here, okay? Where is it? We scroll down to the crafting event. This is going to be really interesting to me. The crafting material sold for 15 gems. Whenever they do that, I'm going to get a couple extra because I don't know, but why wouldn't we be able to actually venomize other Mighties? If you look at the Funko Pops, I know they're not the same, company or anything like that, but Funko Pops have venomized characters of all the Marvel heroes. I mean, there's tons of them. And they venomized almost everybody, right, in the Funko line. So, you know, we have all these Mighties sitting there. And, you know, if we have this, symbiote crafting material that venomizes a Mighty, why not have it in the future say, hey, guess what, guys? You might be able to you can venomize, like, I don't know, Dr. Doom or something. So I'm going to make sure that I actually hold on to some of those, get a couple extra just for myself for the future. Kind of like I still have, the Soul Stone. I still think the Soul Stone, something could happen with the Soul Stone. Just me. I don't know about you guys, but it's just me for sure. George, it's absolutely beast mode. That's what we're going into. D, I haven't checked it out yet, but I've been hearing positive feedback from others. Yeah, about candy, I think, for sure, right? If that's what you're thinking. Roman, the Lambos are perfect. I think the model is the OG. Yep. First one, I think, available on production, I believe, right? So, you know, the money green one you like of the Lambos for sure, right? Where's the Lambo drop right there? You like the money green one for sure. I don't think it's the first ever Lambo, but it's the first one on the production line or something. So I don't know exactly that, but D's gonna hard pass on the Lambo or just a light pass. Big A, how you doing? That rare cover is my favorite. I agree, man. I absolutely love it for sure. It looks great. You're talking about the Star Wars ones right here, right? Look at that. If the rare is Nicoletta, if that's what you're talking about, that is a beautiful cover right there. It's so good. I agree with you, D. That one's so nice right there. C-Spill, I won't be getting the saving my money for Christmas presents. That's probably a good idea for your family. Of course, if your family was in VV, I'm just saying, get your family in the app, do some digital presents. There you go. No wrapping paper. Save the environment. Carbon neutral NFTs as a gift. Instant transfer. Get them some gems. You know? You want to win too. Yeah, for sure, right? Hinano, I have to admit, VV Discord has changed. Shout out to Swampy for being an awesome mod. He literally helped yesterday with live stream tips. Yeah, so I mean, the VV Discord, you guys, is I like, you know, like I have my own Discord. Where's it right? I have my own Discord that I manage for sure, which I love, and all you guys are in there. And then I was in gaming Discords, you know, like, you know, for video gaming and stuff. That's how I really got into Discord at first. And I never really fully got like all in. And the VV Discord came out and I was in there and stuff, but not really a ton. But in the last like bunch of months, I've been in there all the time. I don't comment on everything, but there's all sorts of great stuff going on in there, not just the giveaways, right? I mean, people are posting stuff. I post my videos links in there. I post like some of those vault pics I take for fun, and everybody else does the same thing as well. There's games going on all the time, and there's live chat, and they're doing the drop day stuff all the time, and there's rewards and giveaways, and of course the announcements. I mean, it's kind of like the place to be. I know we're all on X, but you know, if you're like somebody who's kind of against Discord or not really interested in it, you know, just get in there and just go into the general chat and just hang out. Like, here's the general chat. You can just hang out and chit chat. Of course, we got the Ecomi Discord, which was on fire the day that it actually launched. That one was actually pretty crazy, right? So, are you banned there? Get yourself unbanned. C-Spill, did you get offered? No, I did not. Hinano, I know, not sure, and I mean banned there. Hopefully you can get unbanned, you guys. You know, we'll see what happens, right? You can figure that out for yourselves, though. Granddaddy Crypto, 12 days of Mycollectables. It's actually more than 12 days. What is the 8th today? I'm going all the way, I think, to the 23rd with my giveaways. So that's going to be fun. And then I might do some over in the, you know, after the Christmas Day and stuff. We'll see what happens for sure. D, love that Superboy comic. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Where is it right here? Yeah, look, they're throwing snowballs at him. It's a goofy comic. This one's going out. Remember, guys, if you're just tuning in, you can win this comic today in the chat and a drop head too, which are almost sold out. I have those coming up very shortly for you. We'll do those pretty quick as I get through the chat right here. And then I'm going to jump over to what's happening on Cryptoys too. Ronnie, I see you at the top leaderboards. I see you on top leaderboards still in there. Which leaderboards? Oh, not sure. You're talking to not sure. Okay, for sure, right? Hinano, for me personally, I do not like the Discord initially, but there's newer mods in there and they've been cool with me. Yeah, I think it's been really good. I didn't really spend a ton of time in there in the earlier days, not because of any reasons like that, or have any problems that I may have had. I just wasn't really engaged, you know? And so now I'm like super engaged in there for sure. Ronnie, I've never not been in the Discord since my VV birthday. Oh, you've been there since the beginning. That's pretty good right there, Ronnie. But you're still you're still the top leaderboards there for sure. Well, hopefully it works out for you guys. If you're banned, send some messages. You know, I'm not sure. I can't speak on individual people's situations, of course. Vicente, great. There we go. George, let me get that one. I hope you guys get it right here for sure. Right. Let's just scroll down a little bit here. If you guys are talking about the Discord stuff for sure. You like the Scarlet Witch, Nano? She looks pretty damn good. I got to tell you right here. Where is she? She looks pretty good. She does. And it's an FA. So not bad. And like the Venomized version of her is going to be pretty cool too. These pamped right there. We got Delco, dude. Hope you're having a great day. You too, man. I hope you are as well. Hinano, the crafting is convoluted. Having said that, I really want Venom, so we'll see what route I take to attain him. Yeah, that's the end goal. That is the end goal for sure. You got 2 crafting events. You got to get the character here first. This one. You got to get the crafting material, right? Like little symbiote material, which I'm going to hold a couple extra. Then you like do the craft thing. You get the Venomized version of her. You get to keep both. There's no burning. And then, of course, once you get all 4 of those Venomized characters for Carnage, then you'll get Carnage. And the same thing will happen with Venom. So it's not that complicated, but there's a couple of steps in the way. And it's going to be drawn out for a while. It's going to take a while for this whole thing to come out right here. Delco, dude, hey, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. We're having a good one for sure. You know, not sure. Do not remember me on those Venom comic of the Comic-Con latency drop. It was. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Ronnie, my brother got number 57 Magneto and didn't tell me until a few days ago. 57. Nice. That is pretty awesome. Vicente, my claimed was Alien Primo Collectible is coming in 2024. That's what we need. We have the posters. We definitely actually need that for sure. 100%, right? For sure. Are you guys getting ads here? I turned it way down. Hopefully you guys aren't getting inundated with ads. Sorry about that. G43, I'll pay 50 gems just to see MC's reaction to a Grogu drop announcement. If they give us Grogu, he's going to freak out back here. Okay. He's going to absolutely going crazy right now for sure. C-Spill, looks like a milk dud. Who's that? Matthew, not a Wolverine Mighty. Yeah, okay, there we go. This is where I'm catching up to the chat. I'm just jumping ahead, catching up a bit right here. Dr. Doom Mighty is the best. Yeah, he looks great. He looks absolutely fantastic. V Virgin, the desk. Yeah, so what's going on with the desk and the pencils? People asked that question, and Vivi tweeted back at them. I saw, stay tuned. Coming up soon. It's December the 8th. So hopefully it's got to happen by the end of the year here. We got to see what's going on. And if they drop something like mega around that desk, a lot of people are going to be like really regretful to not buying those pencils up, including myself. I don't have any of those pencils right now, and I keep looking at them at 14 and 15 gems. And I'm just like, am I crazy not to just put them away, get a set just in case? I mean, I kind of like, I think about it every day, almost like every time I see a pencil there. And any moment now, they're going to do an announcement. And I probably have a feeling. I don't own them. Okay, so I have a feeling though that I'm going to be regretful. I really do. I don't know why. It's got to be more than just a desk. If it isn't, that's cool too. If it's just a desk, that's cool. But there's got to be something going on right there for sure, right? Is Candy not bigger news than Vivi right now? The Vivi, I'm not sure if you know already. Merge is done. Yeah, not really that big not massive news. It's news for sure, but no, not massive news. The bigger news will be to see how it goes. Like the news of them merging is good, and now we can actually check it out. So I'll go in there and I'll check out the platform. I'll have a look at it. And then I'll come back with my opinion about it if you guys want to hear it. I know probably in the X right now, in in their Twitter space that holds all the time, like the Bat Cave or whatever, they're probably talking a lot about it right now. So if you want to get news on Candy, just pop over there and on X and see what they're saying about the whole thing right now. But it's not news for me yet until I go explore the whole thing for a little bit for sure, right? There is lots of news. I still got to talk about McFarlane and Cryptoys announcement. Those are big news as well right here. Duck and Covers in the house. How you doing right here? Good to see you for sure. C-Spell, are you minting holiday drop heads? Stay tuned. You never know. Stay tuned to my Discord. You never know what can happen. Double Co, so glad it's moving to Candy. Maybe I'll use it without getting blocked. Yeah. I've never been blocked on DC NFT. So I know people have for the credit card thing and other things like that. They're still working this stuff out. And the fact that they had to move over to Candy really shows that people did not like the platform. the DC NFT site and everything like that. And DC themselves, we'll see where it goes from here, you guys. Maybe they fade out. Maybe DC NFT with the comics and stuff in the back house fades out, or maybe it gets stronger. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, maybe the platform is, but you know, there's a thing. We'll talk about McFarlane and their platform and how that's affecting their performance, because I do think the platform and the ease of use and all that does affect a collector's ability or desire to actually, you know, participate big time, especially in this whole space right here, right? For sure. I saw like a whole thing about people talk. I will talk about McFarlane in just a minute. I'm going to keep going through the chat here really quick. Hey, Nano, I sold 1 cow out of my 3. I wanted to have liquidity to buy some other things. That's what I wanted. And I just want a new cowl. The one I got, it's like nice. It was like purpley and stuff with the longer, you know, ears and all that. And it looks cool. But I've been staring at it for 2 years and I kind of want a different one, right? You know, so I sold it and then we'll see what happens. I'm hoping, and this is just me personally, that the prices drop quite a bit so I can actually go. I know people don't want to hear that, but that's what I'm hoping for. I put that money that I cashed out, I put it right into crypto. And it's gone up. My money's gone up. So I'm making my money work for me. And then I can take out what I want again and go back in. And I'm hoping I'll be able to buy back even cheaper. Even though I did floor some stuff at a pretty competitive rate, I really wanted to move it fast. That way it didn't drag the floor down and stuff for sure, right? You can't wait for the drop. It's all coming up for sure. You're way more excited for the Lambo than the Mighties. These are going to be quite fun for sure right here. Okay, we'll see you next time. Not sure. Thanks for bringing up all those good points in the chat. OMG Satoshi, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy holidays for sure, right? Vivi Putski, how you doing? I have 165 soul stones. Thinking the same. Yeah, I mean, they got the, why did they leave the soul stone? You know, I mean, we know that, you know, Black Widow, you know, Gamora 3D collectible, stuff like that mixed with Thanos. I mean, like, you know, the Soul Stone's another one to think long-term on potentially. It's so cheap. Have at least one, right? I mean, they're 4 gems or something. It's a single solo set, even just for Master Collector. It's like a nice deal. Just have one in your collection and forget about it. And then thank me later if they ever do anything with it for sure. Baloney, how you doing? Hey, MC, hope you're well. Talking about crafting. Have you seen anything more about the pencils? Yeah, we were just chatting about that. No, we haven't. But we did see that they responded to a lot of questions about what about the pencils, you know, in the last day or so, saying that announcements are coming. So stay tuned. So it's going to happen this month. Apparently it should. This is what they're supposed to do. And I just, like I said, I don't own the pencils, but I have a feeling that I am going to get burnt, you know, because I don't have them. They're 14 or 15 gems each, aside from the your Wreck-It Ralph pencil, which is like 48 or 45 or something, like it always has been. But the other ones, they're just secret rares, and at 14, even just a secret rare for Master Collector, it's a great deal. For like 60 gems, you get 4 secret rares. I mean, that's 28 points a day. Because there's 7, I think there's 7 points each. That's not bad. And yeah, you know, so I don't know. I don't own any, so I'm not trying to pump it. I just, you watch. They'll come out with some announcement like 2 days from now. The desk will be doing something crazy, and the price of the pencils will go up to 80 each for a short period of time. And I'm going to kick myself in the face that I didn't buy them, right? But this is in the back of my head. Or nothing happens, and you just get a desk, and you know, nobody cares. You know, we'll see what happens, right? So, so we need to get all of them. No, if you're talking about the Mighties, you only need to get 2. You only need to get 2 for the drop right there. To get Carnage, you need to get 2 from the first one. You need to get 2 from the second one. So to get Carnage, you need 4 Mighties, and then after that, you need a few more, right? So, double cool. I can't get family in the app. There's no Guardian accounts. Yeah, for the little ones, right? For the little ones. If you got people who are underage, let's add that. I mean, that would be really great to have for sure, especially for kids. Simone, how you doing? Great to see you. Crypto's becoming my new VV. I'm learning about it every day. I'm going to try airdrop farming and get big into crypto this bull run. I like VV, but I feel like they're bad at generating hype. Yeah, well, I think having like, you know, if you're doing all of this stuff for, you know, to make some money and stuff. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, obviously. And none of this is that. But like, it's good to have, you know, your hand in different areas. You can collect Bitcoin. I mean, people, you can call it that. Just collect it, buy it, forget about it, right? You know, and people, that's the sort of my approach to that, is just putting a little bit in there and just forgetting about it. And, you know, so I did more of a move with my back cowl money, you know, trying to actually, you know, because I could see the signs, I mean, of what was going on. I mean, we've been watching it for a while. So, you know, I think I've done okay for that. Not a ton of money or anything like that. I didn't have a lot on DC NFT. I would only go after the main big stuff, you know? And so, you know, so like you can play those different games and have your, like, this is why I like all these different platforms for sure. Matthew, the VV Discord's fun, except for that Matthew Lambie guy. He's obnoxious. No, we love him here. We love him right here. Chris, how you doing? Great to see you. We love you, Matthew. Thanks for reading the VV Xmas blog on the Real Uncommon podcast. Yeah, I saw. So yesterday, is that what happened last night, right? You guys had that? I haven't seen that episode yet, so I'll go check it out. But yeah, man, that's great. The VV Xmas blog. I'll have to go check it out. If you want to drop a link in the chat, go ahead, Chris, of course, and we'll retweet it out for you. Yeah, he's such an NPC. Oh, Dr. Kinnon, MC Discord is epic. VV Discord's awesome. It's not toxic. I've made many online friends there. Yeah, you know, me too. I think it's kind of what you bring, right? If you think of it the right way, then you're good to go. If you go anywhere to battle, it's not going to work out well for anybody involved, for sure. Doctor, I'm mostly involved in Master Collector chat as well as Tier 5 chat. Yeah, they have those special groups right there you can get involved with if you're at the top, for sure. Shankster, no regrets. Dr. Keenan, the pencils are epic. Great for MCP points. 3 gems per point. Yeah, at the current price level, they are very good for the prices, for sure, right? I mean, it's crazy, right? So, Obsidian, do we need to buy all the Mighty? Obsidian, I know you just said buy down below. Hopefully you're still here. I did a whole video about this on my channel, a breakdown. You don't need to buy them all. You just need, you're probably gone because I think you said buy, but just, if you look at the article, just read the article from Vivi. You know, it's simple that way, right? So to get Carnage, you need these 4. Okay. And we're getting these 2 right here, Falcon and Scarlet Witch. Then you Venomize them. Of course, we don't have the Venom crafting, the little symbiote crafting material. But read, guys, everybody read the articles. Okay, it only takes a few minutes. And I made a whole video breakdown of it. It's about 6 minutes long where I put the link to the article in there. Okay, so like, you know, all the information is out there and we can only do so much. Okay, you know, to tell everybody, right? So Roman just took a glimpse at the Dropheads 3 collection. Very cool pieces. We'll get some. Yeah, man, just stay tuned for that because I will have more sales on that too. And I'm giving a Drophead 2 away today. Yeah, those ones you get the 3D files as well. And they give you 3 spots in all my reward programs, right? So stay tuned for more information about that, Roman. And, you know, I will have more sales about those as well. And there'll be more coming in the future. Come on. How you doing? Hey, AMC, finally doing a live show on Friday, able to watch. Yeah, man. It's been a bit. I'm really sorry. My live schedule has been very limited in the last couple of weeks, but I'm getting back on the right track here for sure. God, Hinano, the cowl I minted is ugly. LimeWire green, but I'm keeping it in case we get rewards for having a virgin mint. Yeah, no, I thought about that as well, but yeah, if that's the case, then, you know, then I'll lose out. But that's a good plan, especially if you have a couple for sure, right? Kid Arcade's in the house. How you doing? Great to see you. I talked about you a little bit earlier for sure. I love how you're doing stuff already. And by the way, thank you so much for your NFTs you sent over. You know, on the open sea. I love the cover that we got. It's so cool. Thank you so much for that, Kid Arcade. Make sure everybody's over there subbing for sure, right? Now, let's switch gears here a little bit. I want to talk about this tweet from Cryptoys right here. This is big, okay? So this is what Will has said right here on Cryptoys. I want to talk about this because I just saw this today. We'll go into this really quickly right here because this is something new. Will from Cryptoys right here, one of the founders, of course, right? This is big. We've already seen a lot of interest in organic growth on Cryptoys from Japanese users. Okay, so now through this partnership, you'll start to see us launch a number of exciting initiatives in Japan in order to take our brand and platform to the next level. So here's the initial announcement right here. We'll click on that. So that's one of the founders, Will, of course, just commenting on the post they just did. We're thrilled to announce that we're expanding into Japan with the help of the team at Amica Brands and Apis Web 3. Okay, so I don't know what they are, but Amica Brands, we know a little bit about them for sure. Read more about our expansion here and follow our official Japanese account. So Cryptoys has a Japanese account that you can follow. So I'll just follow that right there. That's kind of cool. And here's a Medium article that Cryptoys tweeted. So make sure you're following the Cryptoys ambassadors. We have some in the chat right now. Dr. Strange, Hinano. I think VV Arcade's an ambassador. I know we have a bunch more. And make sure you follow their content, Superstar guys, because they're going to be breaking this stuff down really in-depthly and doing all that stuff. And if you do buy Cryptoy stuff, you guys, just like make sure you use a link from an ambassador. It's so simple. It helps them out. Just use a link. Okay. I'm not an ambassador of Cryptoys, but if I was, I'd want you to use my link and for sure. So go for it. You can check that out if you want right there. Right. So, D, you guys are not ambassadors. You guys are not Cryptoys ambassadors. I thought you guys were in the ambassador program. Okay. Well, then never mind then. But still, they cover it a lot. You guys do a lot of good stuff. So I thought you guys were ambassadors in the program. They should have you. What are they thinking? Sorry, guys. Okay. But still, you guys cover them a lot. So I love it. Right. So kind of like, but if you do see an ambassador, then make sure you click on their link. So here's this article right here. Amica Brands Japan and Appa's Port introduced Cryptoys, a new digital toy platform for Japanese collector. Okay, so this is on Medium, and you can find this on the Cryptoys tweet. So Amica Brands Japan, a strategic subsidiary of Amica Brands, and Animoca. I'm calling it Amica, but it's Animoca, right? So I'm obviously not saying it right. Announced today that Animoca Brands Japan and Appasport have partnered with Cryptoys, a digital toy platform developing an on-chain studios to deliver a new toy experience to collectors. Okay, so then they talk a little bit about what Cryptoys are, because we know that. And then they talk a little bit about the Cryptoys experience, okay, of opening stuff and everything. There's some Zufo escape stuff right there going on, okay. Animoca Brands Japan and Appasport as partners in Japan will develop various activities to promote and communicate the appeal of this new form of experience. More of the updates will be available on the official account. So the updates are going to be available on their Twitter account. Will, who we just showed his tweet, his reaction to it, of On-Chain Studios said, "We've seen tremendous interest in Cryptoys from Japan and throughout the region overall." That's interesting. I didn't know that. Through this partnership, they're excited to expand the Cryptoys brand into Japan and connect with collectors directly. That's cool. And we have many new activations launching in the coming months, and we can't wait to introduce those to Japanese collectors. So lots of stuff coming, and I guess they're going after that market, which is cool because, Cryptoys, if you've ever been into any kind of like, what do you say, like Bandai, anime, sort of physical collectible shop, the little figures they got, like of the famous heroes, like, for example, you can get like these really cool, like little Bandai figures and stuff like that of like Iron Man and all the rest of these kind of like, Marvel heroes and Star Wars. They have the kind of the bigger heads and they kind of look like Cryptoys. And so, very, very popular for sure, right? I know at my shop, when I had my toy store, I didn't actually, buy any of those to sell, okay? Because the prices on them are really high for sure, right? So there we go. So Annie Mocha. Is it Annie Mocha, you guys? Okay, thank you so much. I'm Annie Mocha. Okay, is that the way you say it? Is that the way you do it? So Daisuke Iwise or Iwise, I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I'm very sorry. I'm the slayer of words today. The CEO of Animoca Brands in Japan said, "We're delighted that together with our partners, they have the opportunity to introduce the attractiveness of Web3 through digital toys featuring characters widely loved in Japan. As a Web3 leading company leveraging cutting-edge concepts and technology, we aspire to not only cater to pioneering users, but also spread joy and excitement to those who have yet to experience this world." So, and then they also said, "I'm very excited to support the expansion in Asia with collaboration. And we believe we can create moments that resonate with the world by leveraging Web3 technology. Together, we promote the appeal of Cryptoys." Okay, so that's cool. So Animoca Brands Japan, founded in 2021, subsidiary of Animoca Brands, corporation. If you guys are, if I'm saying that right, okay, for sure. We'll scroll down a little bit here about Cryptoys. Here's a little bit more about Cryptoys, about On-Chain Studios. Okay, so they created Cryptoys for sure, right? That's how it works, I believe. CEO is Will, right? Of course, okay. And about Appasport, what is Appasport? Appasport is a creative company striving to deploy Can-Do to the world of smart contracts. Can-Do. We focused on carefully curated IP and stories that could touch people's hearts and produce Web3 content people could enjoy to the fullest, harnessing the power of our, okay. So, you know, they're partnering up. We'll see what they do, basically. I mean, you know, that's just news, okay? So any kind of news where they partner up and try to reach a new audience to get them buying Cryptoys, and they have actually, like I said, right there, they have a Japanese account, official X account. So if we actually go to, where is it right here? There it is right there. If you scroll over, see the Cryptoys post, you scroll over, they have a Japanese account. There's only 41 followers. I'm in the top 100 of followers for Cryptoys Japan. Now, I got my Cryptoys, right? I got some stuff over there for sure. Got a bunch of Star Wars stuff. I have a couple of He-Mans. You know, I want Marvel. I got a couple of Disney ones. You know, I got a few. Not hordes like a lot of people have, but I got a few. I don't have Yoda. You know, I didn't qualify for that Yoda. I'm very clear. I didn't like how they did the whole Yoda drop where you had to blind box buy everything. I'm just waiting for their market to open. And then I could go in there, buy the ones I want, and have some fun. In the meantime, if they do drop another BOGO deal, you know, I like BOGO deals. Did you know that up here in Canada, 7-Eleven has a BOGO deal on Slurpees? And I've been drinking way too many Slurpees lately because you buy one, get one free. I mean, you gotta love it, right? So, you know, I'm just having fun with it, taking it slow with Cryptoys. You guys can do the same thing. But if you want to check out that article, get into it more, we'll wait and see what else Cryptoys has to announce about this. And like 26,000 followers, they're starting to grow. We did see a comparison tweet that went out to see how many followers the main sort of platforms, aside from Elmont X. Elmont X wasn't included in that one. But there was the main sort of, you know, kind of projects that a lot of us follow: Cryptoys, HRO, DCNFT, McFarlane, VV. I think there was, yeah, I don't think they weren't all in there. And, but yeah, you know, Cryptoys increasing their follower count, not bad at all. And they keep getting slightly bigger, just building the right way. So I'm looking forward to see what's happening with that and see how that goes. So there's that article that you can check out there for sure, right? Let me just close that off. Now, I wanted to talk about this right here. I'm switching gears again. Okay. Gangster, do I still have my Stan Lee Secret Rare? Of course I do. I still got my Stan Lee. Happy Friday, Gangster. Wait, good to see you too. I love that. Wes, odd that Cryptoys needs a partner already. I think it's cool if they get a partner. I mean, why not? They've probably been working on this for a bit. Try to get into some new markets. It's good for the space, I think. Now, this is something I wanted to bring up here. Okay. I put out these videos a couple months ago, you know, when we had a couple of different instances go down, you know, with Elmont X they got hacked. We got other stuff going on, and the Web3 space and the scams and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, these two videos were pretty clear that I made about it is just not safe in Web3 for new people to join, new collectors who don't know a lot about Web3. It's safe for people like ourselves, like maybe yourself, who's experienced. And even then, it's not fully safe. We've seen most recently by what's happening with McFarlane and how they're having that security breach, having to remint everything. So it's still not ready for the masses, okay? And, you know, these two videos I put out were very specific about what was going on at those moments where I referenced very specific projects and what was happening in them. That was scary stuff, you know, like we had like, you know, people get their wallets drained and we had all sorts of stuff going on at that time. This is about 3 or 4 months ago. But the message is still clear that the Web3 space is not safe for new collectors yet. It just isn't. So, you know, this notion of like, you know, what VV's doing and what Cryptoys is doing and a couple others where it's more of a closed ecosystem right now to get more people involved in a safer, fun way before they get, you know, involved fully into these projects that require a lot more knowledge with wallets, crypto, the whole deal, what to do, what not to do on Discords, all that stuff. It's going to take a long time for like those projects to grow or keep up with the other projects. Like I like what, like Cryptoys, they're very like, I mean, they're on the Flow blockchain and all that kind of stuff. They're NFTs, but they're not like, there's no market yet and no interoperability and all that kind of stuff, right? So same with VV, we have that closed ecosystem. These are safer things for people. The only thing that comes up in regards to safety is like, do you trust the company, right? And, so that's a whole other kind of conversation, right? But all this other stuff where you have like your wallets and all that stuff and it's all connected and, I mean, it's just not there yet for the masses. And at some point, hopefully it will be. But the companies that choose to go that route, okay, the interoperability route, the full like kind of thing, it is not fully working out right now in regards to growth and sales. Now, okay, and some of it I think has to do with this kind of thing as well right here. Thanks, Roman, for doing that membership right there. You got a membership level 3. DM me, I'll get you that Drophead 3, okay? Thanks for that. I appreciate that. I'll get you that Drophead zombie. Now, I want to talk about McFarlane's latest drop that happened yesterday. Did you know they had a drop yesterday? Because no one's talking about it, and it's really interesting. Okay, I don't know why. I cover McFarlane on the channel here. I have an account and everything. I've made videos on the McFarlane drops, the ones I really like. And Doomsday came out yesterday. Okay, with the interoperability and the whole thing in your wallet. Okay. And there's like what? How many? 20,000 or something? 28,000, I think, followers on. How many followers does McFarlane have? Let's just go to McFarlane right here. McFarlane, right there. McFarlane Toys, 32,000 right there. And where's McFarlane Digital actually? Is it a separate account? Hold on a second. No, it's right. So 32,000 right there. And this is where they're putting their stuff. Now, you look at this drop right here. It's Doomsday. He looks great. He looks fantastic. I didn't have time to cover this on my channel and give you price predictions and what I think of the drop, but he looks great. All the McFarlane stuff looks great, most of it. Not all of it, but I mean, they had a drop yesterday. Only 750 in existence, okay, at 61 Matic. Now, if you were like an XP person right here who's got lots of or burned a Superman 1000, if you were on the allow list 1, you burned a Superman 1000 to bring those numbers down, you could have bought 3 of these at a 40% discount. That's pretty good, right? That's a good deal. Allow list 2, top 100 XP holders and gold tier. You could buy 2 each. Okay, bronze and silver, 1 per wallet at a 10% discount. And the public phase. Public phase, anyone else can buy 3 of these. We're sitting the very next day, 750 in total that these that exist. Only 290 sold. 38% of the drop. And it's Doomsday. And he looks awesome. So what is going on? Like, what is going on, right? Because I've noticed that the last bunch of drops on McFarlane have not sold out. And they're keeping it scarce. So what's the interoperability thing? Keeping things interoperable, the whole thing. That is not the factor that is going to determine which project is successful or not. It's not just interoperability. I know a lot of people like to say it is, but it ain't. It's the experience. It's the platform. It's the community. It's the quality of collectibles. It's the price and stuff that's going on in the market. The interoperability thing is not a major factor right now. It just isn't. Nobody cares. Some people want to care, and some people want everyone else to care, but nobody cares. What they care about is the quality of the collectible, the price, the community, and the ease of use. Using McFarlane, like, I think, like, it's very difficult. Like, they're and this is me being really real here. Their showroom and everything. I mean, I can't even use it, you guys. I'm on a Mac. I'm on an iMac, very high-powered iMac for my design projects and stuff. And I can't even really use it. I just can't. So, like, what am I going to do with these, right? Have them in my wallet sitting there. I want to be able to play with them. So I saw people posting out that what McFarlane needs is like an app and stuff, They need like it, like kind of like what Vivi's doing, right? So we need a combination in the future here. Okay, we're not there yet with any of these platforms. All these platforms do not have all the answers. One of them isn't like the best solution. There is a solution that doesn't exist yet. What McFarlane's doing, what they're trying, isn't really fully working in regards to drawing in tons of sales. If you can't sell out Doomsday 750 editions to your dedicated members, okay, at 60matic, then that's not good. Okay, that's a warning sign. Same thing was happening on DC NFT. Why do you think they're switching over to Candy? Sales were dropping. You can't sell out a Grail comic book. Okay, I know sales on VV aren't great all the time on every single drop, but when there's a Grail there, it sells out. There's enough users, enough experience there, enough, people are enjoying the platform a bit more. But DC NFT is making a switch over. They're adjusting. They have to, because like you can't sell out the Riddler's comic. It's $100,000 comic in the real world. It's super scarce. You can't sell it out. And same thing with this one right here. I mean, how does Doomsday not sell out? If this came to VV at 750 editions, gone like instantly. So I really want McFarlane to succeed. I really want this to. I really want to collect there, but I can't use the platform because the showroom to me is really, 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 really glitched. It's just so slow. I mean, and I want to know from you guys, why, if you're a big fan of McFarlane, why is this not sold? Only 291 minted out of 750 across these different rarities. That's concerning to me. That really is. I'm just saying, right? So here's a little bonus though. That is really cool. Now, this is something McFarlane's doing that is awesome too. So like there's good things and there's things that I'm really just trying to explore and figure out what's going on with these platforms as we, continue to grow with them, right? So McFarlane right here, look at this. And thank you so much in my Discord, because this actually got posted in my Discord. Let's give credit where credit's due. Down here in the general section. Okay, where are we right here? Let's just scroll down. Thank you, Mark Meister, for posting this little image. I'm using it right here. I'm giving you a shout out because you brought this up. This is cool. Check this out that McFarlane's doing. McFarlane Toys Digital Reward, Harley Quinn, DC Bombshells, Deluxe version 2 resin statue. Okay, this is a reward. Check it out. Congratulations. The top McFarlane Toys digital XP users, so people who are in the top there, have earned an exclusive coupon for the limited edition Harley Quinn Deluxe resin statue. Thank you for being part of the digital community. So if you're a top XP holder, you just got a coupon for a Harley Quinn. And this is that one with the hammer. You can see it right there. You can see that. So it's like a $50 coupon. It's like a $50 thing where you get a coupon. Now they're saying that the price is $250 for this statue. Okay, that's what they're saying. You know how stores do this. They say the price is higher. Then they have a sale and they say, oh, look, it's 50% off. But really, they're still making money. It's only going for $50 with this coupon. So it's like a $200 sale if you're a top XP holder. So they're doing some stuff that's pretty cool, trying to combination the physical and the digital, and reward, XP holders and stuff like that. So, what they're trying to do different things that I think will be successful in the future. But the problem that we're finding, I think, and you guys can tell me, is that the platform is just too difficult to use for the masses. And the crypto people don't seem to care about the interoperability right now. Because if they did, the last bunch of drops would have sold out. Because there's some good stuff. This is not bad. I mean, look at him. He's not bad. He looks good. They look fantastic. The quality is like, there's no doubting the quality. So what is it then? It's a combination of things. So we're still not there yet. Vivi's got to do stuff. Cryptoys has obviously got to do stuff. All these platforms, DC NFT is really doing something now. McFarlane, it's not quite working yet. You're not selling this stuff out. And, Todd himself, if you watch Todd, he's got a lot of involved in this. He's in the Discord doing stuff. It's amazing that you get a chance to hear from Todd McFarlane, like in person, like in Discord. I mean, and I actually got up on stage like about a month ago or whatever it was, a month and a half ago or so, when he was having a Discord like live, event. I actually got to go up and actually ask Todd McFarlane a question. in real life. It was amazing. I got a chance to talk to Todd McFarlane. Okay, so that is so cool. So it just that alone makes this whole digital experience cool. That now there's like there's a way you could actually talk to somebody like that potentially. So I'm obviously a huge fan of McFarlane and everything he does. So, and so we'll see what happens with this. But this kind of stuff you can see is if you're a user, this is concerning, okay? Because at some point in the future, McFarlane could say, well, that was fun. I mean, you still got your NFTs, right? Because they're interoperable and stuff, I suppose. But that was fun. We tried it, but let's move on now because, he's a businessman and he wants to develop this side of things, not just for the whole money thing. I'm just reiterating what I've heard him say. Obviously, he can clarify on his own. He's Todd McFarlane, but, who knows? And now with DC making that switch over to Candy, now we'll see how that works for sure. All I know is that, VV, it keeps coming out with good drops, medium level drops. They're really delayed on stuff, but we do have that VV verse, but people still enjoy using the app more. They enjoy using their collectibles more. That's why the experience is better than McFarlane's experience or DC NFT's experience so far. Cryptoys looks fun with their stuff, but we're still waiting for stuff on them. So this is kind of like how things are going along, and we're not fully there yet. Jimbo, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the super chat a ton for sure. I really appreciate that. Hinano, to me, DC NFT went downhill when Matt Mason left. Yeah, possibly for sure, right? So, Chris, why did Google kill Yellow Pages? Ease of use. I know, right? That's all I was just saying, okay? So, Wes, you didn't know that McFarlane had a drop yesterday. A lot of people didn't. So what's the deal with that? Are people totally tuning out now? Because, yeah, I mean, I didn't have a chance to cover it. But, nobody's making a video about this. Where are the McFarlane fans? Where are the collectors? We're not spreading the word about this one, or maybe they just want to get it for themselves. But guess what they'll do is they'll get rid of the rest of these, I suppose, and then it'll be very scarce, and everyone will say it's valuable. But the reality is nobody wanted it. That's why there's none sold. So you can make it as valuable as you want, but who's going to go and pay $1,000 for it in the market or something like that if nobody's minting it? So there's a disconnect there. So I'm just watching what's going on here and trying to figure it out for sure, just like the rest of you guys. Mario, McFarlane needs a mobile app to increase adoption, but it takes a lot of time to develop it. I know, right? So basically, they need to do more like what Vivi's doing and then have the interoperability. I think that's what people want, the perfect blend. But man, that's going to be tough because you see what happened with their security, right? They're not the only ones. So I did a whole video about when Elmon X's Discord got hacked and people got their wallets drained. That's what this stuff's all about, So what happens with McFarlane, right? So if we go here and we go to, where is it right here? Let's go to the McFarlane Discord announcements. Okay. Here we go. We scroll up. If you guys don't remember, urgent security update. Security! I mean, I don't want to worry about security, okay? There's enough of that when I'm buying my crypto. Urgent security update. We've been informed by our third-party blockchain partner, about a significant security vulnerability in our collections created before 2 weeks ago. This issue is shared by over a dozen platforms and has likely affected hundreds of projects. Oh, we just want to collect, you guys, right? Why make it so complicated? I want to collect McFarlane stuff, but I mean, I'm still going to do it if they come up with a drop that I really love. I'm still going to go for it, but I tell you what, my wallet's been disconnected from the McFarlane site for a long time now. My MetaMask wallet, go into your MetaMask wallet. I mean, I'm not saying they're super unsafe, but I mean, look at what they're doing. Look at this. To resolve this fully, protect your assets. We're currently reissuing all existing collectibles. Reissuing them all. The process is partially complete. This affects all collections from Spawn to Violator. Doomsday is not affected. Superman 1000 is already re-airdropped. So, you know, they'll be all transferred sometime tonight. This is from a few days ago, of course. This is from the 4th. And are being reissued in a new collections. Every holder is currently receiving an identical replacement for what they have in their wallets. Supply, everything's going to be the same. Will not affect their XP. You know, so I'm just, you know, like, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not throwing shade at McFarlane. I love everything they're trying to do, but you choose this route, there's drawbacks still. Just like you choose the VV route, there's drawbacks. You choose the Cryptoys route, there's drawbacks. We're not there yet, everybody. So just, you know, let's just work with these companies, try to like support them and like tell them what we want. Some sort of hybrid mix is going to be in the future at some point. And, you know, we'll see how these companies develop and take their stuff along and get better and better and better for sure, right? That's sort of the gist of it. Now, let's get to the giveaway, you guys. You waited long enough. Thanks for coming out. Hinano, thanks for the support. I appreciate you a ton. Thank you for that, man. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. As always, and everything you guys are doing. And make sure everybody's watching. You guys passed 300 subs. I mean, just keep it going. You know, well, you guys should be well over 1,000, you know, with members and everything. I know if once you guys get the memberships going too, I know you guys are going to do tons of great stuff. Granddaddy Crypto, the latest McFarlane digital app won't load on MacBook. Discord ticket still not getting worked. Yeah, there's, you know, development. Ronnie, in my opinion, DC has a problem with having no movies showcasing any of these characters. People have no attachments to characters in DC. Yeah, they have to base it upon historical stuff. I got to tell you that my teenage kids really love Henry Cavill, and they're getting rid of him. That's their Superman. And they love him. And they're disappointed when they heard that he wasn't coming back. I'm telling you that right now. You can say whatever you want about those movies, but he is Superman for an entire generation. Just like, you know, Christopher Reeve. He did an amazing job, and, you know, it's too bad they're not keeping him along right here. Marvel movies showcase so many characters. You know, the only thing I'd say about that is right now it's a little bit oversaturated with Marvel for sure. They need to draw it back. I think we're only getting one movie in 2024, and that's a good thing for sure. But I love that. I agree with you right there. Wes, this is why VV is great, because ease of access and security. I mean, that's what we think, right? Hopefully everything is secure with VV. But yeah, I mean, it's just simple. It's set up for the masses. And then people can like, this is what I always thought about this. You know, you have to have a funnel. You have to have a way for people like who don't know anything about crypto, who don't want to learn that yet or ever. And you have to have a way for them to get into the space and accept digital collecting. And then, you know, VV's done an incredible job. And these other companies, you know, they got to do the same thing. You go the exact opposite route, you know, strictly to the, you know, to the Web3 side of things. You do the whole full interoperability thing, like a lot of people, you know, that we hear all the time are talking about. And then, you know, you get drops not selling out on McFarlane anymore. And they don't have like as many. VV's got tons of drops. So, of course, they're not going to sell out every single one of them anymore. But I mean, you can't sell Doomsday. There's only 750 of them. So there's a problem there. So they got to like, you know, figure that out. The security thing is, you know. Omar, I never mess with McFarlane Digital, but I do buy his amazing comics physically. Yeah, I mean, Todd is the best. Mario, DC NFT migration is apparently completed. I'm seeing good comments about it on X. That is awesome. I'm going to dive into Candy and have a really good look-see, and then I'll come back with some thoughts if you guys want to hear it. But you guys also dive in there as well, right? For sure. Hinano, the kid is not happy about Cavill leaving as well. I know, they loved him. It's an entire generation's of Superman. He's so great for sure, right? Let's get to this giveaway right here. Do drop heads have the same vulnerability that caused McFarlane to remint everything? Well, my drop heads are on the open sea, and they're just in your wallet. So doesn't look like it to me. They're just on the open sea like any other OpenSea NFT. So hopefully not, you know, if someone steals your drop head, oh, that would suck for you. It's true. I chose drop heads on OpenSea for sure, right? Bruin, every time I'm a couple minutes late on Chico Rocco, it is a legendary miss it. Give me a break. Yeah, I haven't done Chico and Rocco in like a month and a half. I have to probably relook at that. I didn't like how they handled that situation before, you know, that whole security breach that they had. I didn't like that at all. But you know, so I haven't gone and done Chico and Rocco in a long time. So I have to go look at that again for sure, right? We'll see, right? Flock, how you doing? Good points, MC. Something with Cryptoys. I'm worried about their financial as well. They only have a few drops plus all the advertising they're doing through the ambassador program and YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, like, we'll have to see. Hopefully, maybe this partnership is a bit of that. Maybe I think they're probably fine. I can't imagine their costs being incredibly high, but of course, I don't know. You know, and you know, the back end of what they're doing. I know they have investors and stuff. So, like, we're talking companies and stuff. So, I don't know anything about it, obviously, but I think they're probably okay. But dude, these partnerships is interesting, right? They want to reach a new market. So we'll see what happens with that for sure. Now, here's this comic I'm going to give out to you guys today in the chat. I just want you guys to type in Happy Holidays. Type in Happy Holidays and you can win this comic right here. This is the first of my holiday rewards going out. Every day on Discord in my membership, for my members, there will be a reward, a holiday reward. This is one I'm doing here for you guys. Just a fun Superman comic, Action Comics, you know, number 587. So type in Happy Holidays if you want to win it. Remember, I got to send this to you by mail. So you have to be comfortable with, you know, sharing your address, your shipping address with me in a DM. So if you're not comfortable with that, then don't enter because this is a physical comic that exists, you know, it's a physical. So just enter it there and we'll do it in just a second. And then, like I said, over on my Discord, I got every day I'll show you the other comic that we're starting off. We're just starting off with some fun ones. Things are going to ramp it up though, guys. I got some good stuff for you for my drop head members. These are for members only. So if you're not a member of the channel and you're not a drop head holder, okay, you can't win on my Discord. You can win this comic here though today, right here. I'll do ones like this for everybody, of course, right? But here we go. Type it in, guys. I'll give you another 10 or 15 seconds right there. Then I'll show you the drop, the one that's going to happen on the Discord. And then I'll also have a drop head series 2 to give you guys today. Because in the new year, all my programs are going to update. It's going to be fun, my rewards program. So we'll give you guys one of those because there's only like, I think there's 13 drop heads left. Drop head 2s out of 800. We're almost sold out. It's taking a while. Here we go. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So here's what I'm going to do. I take my mouse. I scroll up and down the chat. You guys keep typing. I close my eyes. I take my hands off. Whoever my mouse lands on wins this. That's the way it always works here. It's very low tech, but it's worked well. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? I'm scrolling up, scrolling down. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling over here, scrolling over there. Grogu, guide me. Up and down over here, right here. And I'm stopping right there. And who was it? It's Alex. It's Alex. Happy holidays. Okay, Alex, congratulations on winning this Action Comics right here. Let me just make a note that you won. And you got to DM me, okay? So, Alex, okay. So, Action Comics number, what is it? 587. Okay, and then live stream winner. Okay. Alex, let me know you saw that you won. There we go. You saw. Okay, great. So make sure you DM me on Instagram, Twitter, or in the Discord, and I'll get you this comic. As simple as that. Okay, great. And like I said, this is just the beginning, you guys. This is just the start. Over on my Discord, we got this one to start off just for fun. You know, these comics right here, they're not worth a lot, these ones, but I have stuff that's coming up. I just want to introduce these to you. Here's this one right here. And you can see this is Superboy, New Adventures of Superboy. Number 39 from 1983. A World Without Christmas. They're hucking snowballs at him and everything. It's absolutely hilarious. There's another story in there, Dial H for Hero. There's another little mini story in there, which is kind of fun. So there you go, Alex. Yeah, thanks for coming out, man. It's super fun, right? So right there. So this one's going on in my Discord. So this is where you can go and win every day here. I'm going to have something new for you. Go to my Discord, okay, right here, MC. Go to Mycollectables Holiday Rewards. This is a little channel I opened up. You can see this comic is here right now. Okay, and then you can see all you got to do is enter the mint number of a drop head that you own currently. That's how you enter. Then I do a random generator, and every day there's going to be another prize here for you. Comics, mostly comics, but lots of other stuff too, which is good fun. Now, we're going to do a drop head series 2 for you guys in the chat, because like I said, there are only, like, let me just see how many are left right here. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, there's only 7 left out of 800. This is going to sell out pretty damn quick. This is crazy. Only 7 left out of 799 minted. It's taken a while, but wow, you guys are going to sell out the drop head 2s. And by the way, just so you know, the golden bones, the demons, the crowns, there is utility coming for all of those. I just have a long-term plan, you guys. The demons are going to be fun. They're not for sale anymore. You guys have those. The crowns over here. We got the moon boys in there. Of course, you know, the zombie rewards. We've already had those. We got the flames, the golden bones. Those ones are the big ones for sure. All of these guys. So thanks for that, everybody. Let's give one of them away. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 8th. Okay, so this is the 8th. Let's give this away in the chat. Just type. Yeah, I know. Thank you so much, man. They're lots of fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them and winning some good stuff. It's just a good fun project right there and everything. So if you want to win this drop head 2, just type in the chat here, drop head 2. Just type that in the chat, drop head 2. And I'll give this one away to somebody. This is 2 spots in all my rewards programs, you know, coming up as well in 2024. So this is going to be a good one. So just drop head 2, drop head 2. That's what you just got to type in the chat. And then I'll just transfer this. You'll just DM me your, you know, your MetaMask or whatever, and I'll just transfer it over today. And these are going to sell out soon. I'm like, there was about 40 left before I did a flash sale in my Discord for members. If you're in my Discord too, just remember, like I do like really low, like really big flash sales on some of these, you know, where I really just like I put like 10 or 12 at like a very like under $1 or $1. And just to get people more spots in the rewards programs all the time, right? So stay tuned. So check in with the Discord every day, guys, just to be sure. Just check in for a minute or two, just so you don't miss anything. Here we go. We got drop head 2s right there. Thank you so much. I'll do the same thing. I'll scroll. Whoever I land on wins. And I'll transfer this over to you. And then there was only 6 left. That's crazy. I know my drop head 3s are getting close to selling. On my drop head 1s, we still have a decent amount if you join the channel. So you guys ready to go? Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to scroll the chat. Going up, going down, going up, going way up, coming back down a little bit, just over here, over there. Grogu, guide me again. Grogu. Okay, he's using the force. Right there, I'm stopping right there. Who wins this one? It's Shankster. Shankster wins the drop head 2. Congratulations right there. There we go. There we go. I'm typing it down. And that's number 102, right? 102, number 102. Is that number 102? Is that the right one that we're giving away here? Hold on. I for a second, I thought it was number 80. Let me just double check right here. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Shankster, this is the one that you're winning is number 80, okay? This is the one. This is mint number 80. Not 102 that I had up on screen. This is the one that I had set aside. I clicked the wrong one, but still, you get number 80. It's a lower mint number, so that's pretty cool. So let me know in the chat that you saw you won, okay? And then we can, then I'll make sure. Otherwise, I got to do a rebound. There you go. Nice. If it ain't raining, you shanked it. Yeah, it's number 80. That's the one that we were doing. So this is number 80. This is the one you're going to get right here, okay, for sure. Well, thanks, guys. That's fantastic right there. So, like, let's recap before we get out of here. Venom and Carnage coming. Lambo tomorrow with that crazy secret rare that's like, there's only 80 to the public. I will cover the crafting of this comic coming up soon in another video, but this is going to be fun, and the future of crafting for comics should be really interesting. We're getting posters of all of these. That's going to be great right there. We got the 12 days of VV coming up, so stay tuned for VV themselves. I'm watching. This is supposed to start today. Entries open December the 8th to the 11th. So it says keep it locked for details. So I will, just look at VV's Twitter page and and their Discord. Just keep your eyes open for that. We got the holiday giveaway. We got this one going on Discord right now. This one went out already, so that's great. Drophead 2, this one went out. We only have, I think, 6 left now of the Drophead 2s. Okay, so that's really great. We covered the Mighty article. I talked to, I never showed you this. Here's 1 second here. I'll end with this. We talked about McFarlane. I talked about Web3 not being safe. We're quite there yet. But still, you got, for experts only, guys. Don't get your family in there yet. Have them come through the easy way. We talked about McFarlane and this not selling out, but how beautiful they look. And then we also talked about how they're doing this little extra giveaway promo. We covered Cryptoys. We did their whole article right there. If we go back to here and we go to Cryptoys, we read this whole article about their what do you call new partnership with Animoca Brands and Appasport and stuff. I don't know fully about what it's going to mean, but they're trying to get into a new market. We followed Cryptoys Japan. So follow them if you want. And, and then look for obviously more information from them as well, right? We didn't do DC NFT, but now apparently they're over on Candy. So I'm going to explore that myself this weekend, come back with some interesting ideas about that. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you guys right here. If we close these off, one thing right here. Let me show you this before I show you my comic books that I've got in VV. This is So Rare NBA, and you guys know if you've been following me, this is pretty cool. So I'm huge into basketball, as you know. I've done videos on So Rare NBA. These are NFT player cards. Connect your wallet, the whole thing. Hopefully this one's not affected by the same thing that affected, McFarlane, right? Because this is fully Web3. And you can see my lineups right here. I'm competing all the time. And my LA Lakers are in the in-season tournament final. And LeBron is going absolutely ballistic. So I will come out with another video very soon about So Rare NBA. And there's So Rare Major League Baseball and So Rare like Premier League football, like European football and everything. It's been a ton of fun. I'm going to win some rewards right here. This is my little competition here. I'm 29 points from away from winning literally money. And right down here, I get a common tier 2 card, which means I get a really good card, a really good player to add to my collection for free. And then down here is a live season tournament. I'm actually going to get a tier 3, which is a little bit lower. Tier 1 is the best, it's like an all-star type level player. So I'm having a ton of fun with all this. And of course, I will be covering this more. If you've seen any of my videos on my channel, if you haven't seen So Rare, just go watch a video of mine or something, talk all about it. But I'm having a lot of fun. And here's my little lineup for the week with my Lakers. And things are going great there. So I thought I'd just touch on that really quickly right there for you. Okay. Now, this is what I'm most proud of right here. Right now, here's my 3-digit comic collection on VV. I'm up to 53 of them. So I'm just slowly grabbing them as they come along. And you can see here's all of them. I got Spider-Man 1 as the kind of the feature one there because I like that one. But look at them all right here. I do not have Amazing Fantasy in here. I do not have Marvel Comics 1. I'm still looking Fantastic Four 1. Okay, I want to get those at 3-digit level, but they're pretty pricey. But I did pick up one more recently. And if you go to my Twitter account, where's my Twitter account right here? Let's go to this and go to my Twitter account. And we scroll down right here to yesterday. Here's what I picked up right here yesterday. This is what I did. I picked up an Amazing Spider-Man 300, for $30 for $29.99 for a 3-digit of the uncommon. The common one, I missed one like a week ago. There was a common 3-digit for 40 gems and I missed it. And I saw it. I had the gems. I was like, I should pick that up. And then I delayed, I don't know, for like a day or two and it was gone. Now it's up to like 140 or something like that for a 3-digit common. So I went for the uncommon route because this was $29.99. I mean, give me a break. So I added that. That's what I'm most happy about, right here for sure. And then, of course, here's my collection that I want to show you. And here they all are. So I'm kind of building them out. I'm going to need a bigger page because they're getting really small there. You can barely see them, but I'm up to 53, right? So I'm having a lot of fun with that. I did pick up also, if you look at my Twitter feed right here, if I just scroll down a little bit more, I got a 3-digit comment on the X-Men comic that came out. I actually wasn't able to do this drop. And the reason why is because I had like a morning practice with the team that I coach, and I wasn't able to get to my phone by 8. Otherwise, I would have went and pulled the lever on this one. So about 8:35 or so is when I was available to get back on my phone. And so I hope that doesn't happen on a Grail, because I'm going to be really like, ugh. But about 8:35 or so, I went back to my phone and I was like, oh, it's still not sold out. I didn't think it would sell out, right? I went quickly into the market and I found a 3-digit for 6 gems. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy that and just stick with that instead of like, buying one from the store and taking a chance. There's a 3-digit right in front of my face under retail. So I snagged that one instead. I haven't purchased this one from the store, but I wanted that to add to my collection. This is a really key comic right here, and it's a beautiful comic. So I did that right there for sure, right? And then we'll just scroll down here. I don't think there's anything else going on. But last week we did Venom comics. Check it out for my comic rewards. And we did 2 or 3, and this is before the announcement. So, we're on the ball here on this channel. You guys, us together, we're all together on the ball here. We got our finger on the pulse. Gary, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming out today, right at the end of the stream. Bones, thanks so much for coming out. There we go. Oh, so Vivi already sent out signed on Twitter for giveaways. Okay, let me just look at that then. Hold on. So Vivi, did they already send it out right here? Okay, here's the rules and entry. Let me just bring this up. Thanks for doing that, Big J. I was going to leave, but check this out. Here's the rules and entry. To celebrate the season with the Vivi's biggest sweepstakes, the 12 days of Vivi, enter for a chance to win now through Monday the 11th. So you can enter from now until Monday. So you have this window to enter, okay? We'll announce 10 winners a day from the 12th to the 23rd. This is awesome. That's 120 prizes over 12 days. So let's click on the rules and entry then. All right, let's get into this, you guys. 12, came right at the end right here. This is great. 12 days of Vivi. Celebrate the season of Vivi's biggest sweepstakes of 2023, 12 days. 10 winners announced daily from the December the 12th to the 23rd. Each day, entry closes. Okay, it opens. 120 prizes. Here, official rules. You may only enter once by the form below. Okay, each winner can only win one prize. So you can't win it multiple times. That's fine. So if you win one thing, it looks like you're out of the rest of the competition. That's okay. It improves the chances of it spreading it around, which is good. You must supply us with the email connected to your VV account and all that. You must make sure you correctly spell your username. Yeah, spell your username correctly, guys. Double check. Don't rush. You have a couple days to enter, so you're good. Sweepstakes is open to individuals globally who are 18 years of age and have a VV account and all that kind of stuff. Entries open at 12 p.m. on Friday, so that's basically half an hour ago, until Monday at midnight. 10 winners will then randomly selected and announced every day. Winners should look for an email from the domain at vv.me where they will receive information about the prize they win. Prizes will be airdropped directly to each winner's account. Oh, after Christmas. Okay, so check this out. So if you win on the 27th to the 29th, that's when they're going to do the prizes. They're going to start sending them out during those 2 days. So if you win, don't panic if you don't get yours right away. It looks like they'll airdrop 27th to the 29th. Please allow for processing time due to the holidays. So you're not going to win and get it immediately. You have to wait a couple weeks till after Christmas. You get like a late Christmas present. First name, last name, VV username, VV account, email, confirm you're human, and enter. Okay, there you go, guys. That's it. Very simple. It's on VV's X page. They tweeted it out. Hopefully that helps. And I'm seeing this for the first time too. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend. Excuse me. Thanks for coming out today for sure. Appreciate you guys a ton. Make sure you head over to my Discord every day, just like you're doing for the VV stuff. And just drop in there on my Discord if you're a member once a day, just to check the giveaways, okay? Because I don't want you to miss out on stuff that I'm doing as well. You don't want to miss out on what VV's doing or what anybody else is doing. And there's going to be all these these X spaces that Sanjay, Mr. MC1, and a bunch of others are coordinating this, like, coming up. There's going to be like themed X spaces that are like comic books and sports and music and all this kind of stuff, just like last year. And I'm actually donating some stuff for those, right? There's a sports reward. There's a sports one. I'm going to donate some sports collectibles. There's a comics one. I'm going to donate some Silver Age comics to that. So just, stay active and keep on the community right here. Lots of fun stuff to give away. And I'll be back again with another live stream. And, just make sure you support everybody through the holidays. Have a good time. Keep it positive. We're having a lot of fun right here, and we'll have a really good holiday season on the heels of, some like kind of tough news and everything that we've had, but we'll come out to the end of the year on a strong note together as a community. We'll be even stronger. So I will see you guys in the next live stream. Happy collecting.